Most traders spend days digging through websites, Discord threads, and FAQ pages just trying to figure out which prop firms allow EAs or expert advisors on the MetaTrader 5, and what hidden rules could disqualify them. I've done the legwork for you, and in this video, I will walk you through the most EA-friendly prop firms in 2025, and exactly what you need to know about the rules and restrictions so that you don't have to waste hours and hours researching or risk your account. Here's what you will walk away from this video. Which top prop firms officially allow EAs on MetaTrader 5 as we speak? And under what condition? What type of strategies are still banned, even on EA-friendly platforms? A full checklist on what to look out for before you start any challenge on a funded account? And the must-have features your expert advisors need to protect your capital and stay compliant. Let me be real with you. I once spent 9 hours straight comparing EA policies across different prop firms. I had 15 browsers tab open and 3 Discord group buzzing, and by the end of it, I was more confused than when I started. That's when I said, enough, I need to start documenting this entire thing altogether. And today, I'm sharing that clarity with you. So let's get into it. These are the top 4 EA-friendly prop firms in my point of view that I personally tested, and I feel so comfortable trading with. FTMO, Funded Next, EA Markets, and Aquafunded. FTMO is one of the most reputable prop firms, and actually they are one of the most EA-friendly as well. You can run any expert advisor on MT5 without giving away your source code to them. They're flexible with strategies like scalping, squing, algo systems, all fine. As long as you're not abusing latency or server glitches. But also you need to be mindful if you're using a commercial bot, that's so common, you might hit their capital allocation cap. Please investigate this aspect very well before you start trading with expert advisors on FTMO. Funded Next is also a very reputable prop firm with a very good track record, and it also allows commercial EAs on MetaTrader 5, but they really care about originality. If you're using a copy-pasted system, you are at risk. High-frequency trading, latency arbitrage, and tick scalping are all banned practices. You can't change your trading strategy between evaluation and funded stages, by the way. Also, they will limit each strategy to $300,000 cap. E8 Markets is a very reputable prop firm as well, and it's very good if you want to have some room to experiment, without being reckless, of course. They do accept expert advisors and indicators, but they also ban latency, hedge arbitrage, and tick snipping practices. You don't need to show them your expert advisor code, but they do enforce caps on trade frequency and modification to protect their servers as well. Aquafunded is probably the most open-minded firm on this list as they allow EAs, trade copiers, even systems like martingale or hedging. They don't require stop losses either. Only big restriction is no scalping within 5 minutes of major news on funded accounts. If you're looking for flexibility, Aquafunded is worth a serious look. Before you even consider signing up for a prop firm challenge, I would run a detailed checklist, and you should too. Because here's the truth, even firms that claim to allow EAs can have fine print limitations that quietly ruin your setup. Here are the exact questions I would ask. Are expert advisors allowed during both the challenge and the funding phases? Some firms are okay during the evaluation, but ban the EAs once you get funded. That's the trap. Are the rules consistent across both stages? You might pass the challenge using a news-based scalper, but once you're funded, the same strategy gets you flagged. Is there a maximum allocation per strategy or per bot? And that's very, very common, by the way. If you're using a commercial expert advisor with a very specific trading strategy, your total capital across accounts might get capped, even if you're not doing anything wrong. What type of strategies are explicitly banned? Most prop firms restrict high-frequency trading, for instance, latency arbitrage, and many of them would even restrict grid systems and aggressive martingale structures. Even if they say that EAs are accepted, they might list these rules that indirectly disqualify your strategy. Do they prohibit trade copiers or synced executions across accounts? And that's a very big one, because if you're managing multiple accounts, some firms will disqualify you for mirroring trades even among your own accounts. These questions are not optional. These are essential questions that you need to ask. Missing just one of these details can get you flagged, disqualified, or you know what, even worse, lose your funded account after weeks and weeks of efforts to pass phase 1 and phase 2 before getting funded. This is why a proper checklist matters. You want your expert advisors to pass and survive the funded stage. Your expert advisor need to be built for survival, but not just only passing a backtest. Here are non-negotiable settings that you need to have in your expert advisor. Equity protection that monitors both equity and balance for max daily drawdowns. Visible stop loss and take profit, because some firms want stop losses visible at the broker side. News and time filters to avoid trading during high impact events. Daily trade limits to set a cap for how many trades you can take. Auto close functions, especially for firms that don't allow overnight or weekend positions. Now that you know which firms support expert advisors trading and how to avoid the common pitfalls, here is the next steps for you. I built an MT5 expert advisor called the Prop Machine. It's designed specifically for prop firm challenges and funded accounts. It lets you backtest and optimize and reinforce the prop firm's rules and restrictions, like daily drawdown protection, trade filters, you name it. If you want to see exactly how I use the Prop Machine to secure $200,000 of prop firm funding in just 3 weeks, check out this video where I walk you through the entire process. You should not miss it, believe me. See you next week.